block me, you unblock me, you block me, you unblock. What are you gonna do?
I know we're gonna do it.
Why you keep leaving me when every time you leave you keep coming right back? Toxic. You toxic. Hey, why you keep leaving me when every time you leave you keep coming right back? You toxic. Why you keep accusing me of cheating when you know that you be cheating right back? Toxic. 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 You toxic. All we do is break up and make up. I said all we do is break up and make up. Soon as I fuck, she gon' be right back. I said as soon as we met, we like go best friend. Go best friend. Soon as I fuck, she gon' be right back. I said as soon as we know, we like go best friend. That's my best friend. But if you wanna leave, you can go right back. You wanna leave, you can go. If you wanna leave, you can go right back. Hey, why you keep leaving me when every time you leave, you keep coming right back? You toxic. Why you keep accusing me of cheating when you know that you be cheating right back? You toxic. 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 You toxic. Toxic. You block me. You unblock me. You block me. You unblock. What are you gonna do? Why you keep leaving me when every time you leave you keep coming right back? Toxic. You toxic.
Yo, welcome back to the Queen of Hearts podcast. It's your host with the most controversy, Star Cavalli, aka Big Volley, aka Machiavelli. And I got my co-host,
Kill Shot again.
And I got the king on the line. Introduce yourself, player.
You talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
Oh yeah, my name is Pretty Ricky. Internationally known.
The real Pretty Ricky.
Yeah, internationally known as Twin.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm just here to support my daughter in her program. What is it that I could do for you today?
Well, I wanted to get a big old pimp on the line, if I could just be honest with you, Dad.
You already got him.
Absolutely. So look, Dad, like a lot of people don't really understand me or my aura or where it comes from. So I just want them to hear from the originator, because once upon a time I was a little girl and you and my mama, or Slim, what you call her, Slim? What you call my mama, Slim?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, once upon a time, you and Slim used to get in little arguments, and you would pack me up in my car seat and say, "Hey, baby, we going pimping."
Yeah, I remember those days.
So back in your day, because I've been trying to explain to these young guys, because the young guys got the game twisted. They think the game is about, flexing or strong arming a female and stuff like that, and it's not really about that. Like, I come from your era where gentlemen, like, y'all loved women. These new guys, they have like a hatred for women that gets in the way of what they trying to do. Like, you cannot lead a woman to greatness if you're beating her up and doing all that weird shit.
I think a lot of that comes from their home training, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are angry at their parents because I don't be the crack babies, you know what I'm saying? And they watch their moms grow up, smoking in front of them and all kinds of crazy shit, and they angry.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And then some of them were born addicted to that crack. So
that's a fact.
You got to deal with those kind of issues, you know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. Well, on the Queen of Hearts podcast, healing is gangsta is my theme. So it's a proper conversation, because once upon a time I was a teenager and I was upset with you once until I got out here in the field myself And I went through the struggles of being a young black masculine leader myself, and now I kind of understand the things that you were going through. So we're past that. But to all these young guys, you know, you only got two parents. Get right with your parents is absolutely necessary.
Well, and then that's, you know, scripture too. You know what I'm saying? You know, honor your parents and your days will be long, you know. So, hey, that's how I grew up. You know?
So, like, I got Chloe Killshot next to me. This pretty much wifey, because, you know, I've made my exit in the game pretty much, but this is my you know, she walked up.
You made your exit in the game?
Yeah, I made my exit in the game. I'm growing up. You know, I've reached that point where I think you reached with my mom, and I got my little Slim. That's the one you be seeing all the time.
Actually, when I made my exit, I was holding your sister one day, and it was what they call divine intervention.
Mm-hmm.
And God said to me, what you gonna do when it happened to one of yours?
Ooh.
And that day, that particular day, I had 3 pieces of game in me, and you know, everybody, like, I'm an honest pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, I had a square girl on the side, my wife. You know what I'm saying?
My mother.
Yeah, and she thought I was out in the streets selling material, but you know, I was out there with, you know, and when God came to me that day and he said, what you gonna do when it happened to one of yours? I went and told him, I was like, listen, I'm not gonna have no women selling their body for me no more. You can write checks, you can rob banks, you can boost, do whatever you want, but as far as selling your body, I won't be a part of that any longer. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how I became Machiavelli. And I get a lot of slack in the game because when I first came in the game, like I said, I was very angry about a lot of shit. My dad was in prison. You know, you did long bids, so it was just a lot of shit that I didn't understand as a kid, and it made me extremely aggressive. So when I first came in the game, I was on my guerrilla warfare. But as I got further in the game and I started getting into a position where we didn't really have to be in the streets, we could take our knowledge and put it in other places and in legitimate places, I started building a different type of relationship with these women. And you do fall in love with these women, especially if they good to you. If a female holding you down, you gotta love that woman, bro.
Yeah, and then sometimes you gotta understand, you know, sometimes it's like, are you in love with her or are you in love with the things she does for you?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so that, you know, that's an avenue that's, you know, sometimes it's hard to cross. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Chloe Killshot, I love you.
I love you.
Yeah.
And I love what you do. But even when you don't do shit, I still love you.
And, you know, like I said, and then, you know, like for me now, you know, I have a broader range of game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know,
we trying to get a filet mignon and they just want a Happy Meal.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know, I like steaks and good breaks. That's what I like. You know?
And we like to dress nice. This is where I get my fine threads from watching my dad get dressed.
You know, I like people to dig my style with a smile. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I do. You know.
All right, so I'm gonna go a little deep because we chopping game and we giving some game to the youngest. What would you say your most successful line to get you a piece of game would be? Like, what's your favorite line? I got a favorite line. My favorite line is "you kinda cute," and it works because they be like kinda, and now we got something to talk about. So, what is your go-to line?
You know, I try to introduce myself, you know, just as an introduction, you know, what's your name? And she responds, and then she asks me my name, and, you know, my street name is Chance. You know what I'm saying? I give
Chance. I knew that.
You know?
I knew that name was ringing a bell to me. I got a homie named Chance, and I've been doing a lot of business with him. But every time I hear his name, I just kept thinking, yo, I keep hearing this name Chance. But this Chance that I'm rocking with, this ain't the first time I heard Chance, bro.
Yeah, that was your dad.
So basically, all these niggas done ran with your game and ran off because you are the original Pretty Ricky and you are the original Chance.
Exactly. You know.
I love you, Dad.
But
I really do.
You know, but that's how, you know, that's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know, I had to do it. You know, I did it for bread and meat. If I didn't win, I didn't eat. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's how I did it.
I'm doing this podcast today because I gotta show these people that this is not something that you can learn from a book. This is not something you can watch on YouTube. You can't learn this in the movies. It's in you. It's not on you. Like sometimes my shorty be like, yo, like how you so smooth? And I don't really have the answer. All I can tell you is shit, I act like my dad.
Yeah, because, you know, actually, because it comes from, you know, pimps is born. They ain't made. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, it is just born to do things. And my granddad was a hustler. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was a ladies' man. So, you know, I guess the genes passed down. And, you know, and I wasn't a vain dude. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just like how your mama said, if you got it, flaunt it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, a lot of days I didn't have to say a whole lot. All I had to do was just
Get
show
dressed.
up, you know
Right. Get dressed.
Yeah, you know.
You know, we a little easy on the eyes.
You know. But these young dudes here today now, I don't know where they who's teaching them or who's training them, but you know, they need to go back to class.
Absolutely, because it's just, you know, it ain't no,
you know,
there's no class, you know, like I respect you doing what you do, but treat these women with class, treat yourself with some respect, pull your goddamn pants up.
When it comes to the women, it's like, okay, how you want somebody to treat your mama like that?
Right.
You want somebody to treat your sister like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you treat people the way you want to be treated, you know. And if you want to be treated good, you got to do good. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Like I tell people all the time, I've done some bad things in my life, but as of lately, like the last, I would say maybe 1 to 2 years, I've been working on my good karma, because the shit that I'm going through right now is the results of choices that I made years ago. So I know that in a couple years, yeah.
I've always told you, you know, anything that you do that you got to be ashamed of, you
don't
ain't
do
got no
it.
business doing.
Facts.
Don't do it.
You told me that when I was like 4 or 5.
Yep.
If you got to be ashamed of it, don't do it. And if you're going to do it, then wear that shit on your shoulder.
You know, and whatever you try to do, I always say just try to be the best in your class. That's, you know, that's what I do, you know.
So now, just from because I want to keep it all the way gangster, because not a lot of people get to have conversations like these with real people who are really in it. So, you know, without incriminating yourself or anyone else, only based off the things that are no longer in the statute of limitations. You, bro, how many banks you got away with, bro?
Oh, shit. Actually, 5.
You got away with 5. How many did you get caught for?
3.
3. Okay, so would you say that, if you could do it all over again, would you change anything?
Yeah. I let the bitch go in the bank.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I love you, Dad. Hey, look, we gonna keep it moving on that note. Y'all, it was good chopping game with y'all. It's the Queen of Hearts podcast. We got the original Pretty Ricky, aka Chance, aka my motherfucking dad. And hey, listen, I got some young hot tenders that might not like my flow, but that, you know, they might like guys, they might like older guys. You know, spit a little game for these ladies before we close this out. Just say something for the ladies one time.
Well, you know, I just try to, you know, no matter what you go through in life, just try to stand tall through it all. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Keep your 10 toes on the ground and stay down for your motherfucking crown.
You know? Shit. I stay 10 toes down, not up.
Hello. Well, Dad, you always been in my corner. I'm still staying down. I got 10 toes on the ground. Really 20. But, you know.
You know, it gets greater later.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Cause we all learn from our mistakes. I learned a lot from you. I learned a lot from my brothers, and so.
And I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You got to be a humble student. They say when you stop learning, you die.
Yeah.
So yeah, we gonna close it out from here. It's the Queen of Hearts podcast. Star Cavalli, aka Mac Cavalli, and my co-host.
Kill shot again.
Hey.
All right. And stay up, baby. Stay down for your crown.
Heard that. Hey. Welcome back to the Queen of Hearts podcast. It's your host with the most controversy, Star Cavalli, aka Big Volley, aka Mac Cavalli, and my co-host.
Kill shot again.
This episode is called Papa Was a Rolling Stone. You heard from my papa. Now I'm gonna let you hear from my mama. Hey mama, was my papa a Rolling Stone?
Yes, sir.
Tell him about my papa. It's just that he already spoke. Y'all ain't gotta speak to each other. But this episode is called Papa Was a Rolling Stone. So from your perspective, because he spoke very highly of you.
He always will.
Hello.
Amen. Hey.
So just give them a little bit of rundown about my pops, because they trying to figure out who Star Cavalli is. They know my mom was a fighter and my pops was kind of suave. So how would you describe my dad? Besides your baby daddy.
He was about that life.
He bought that life?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good enough answer.
Yes.
So do you think I take after my dad?
No.
You're right, because we ain't getting married. Again. We will though. So mama.
What?
Is you a gangster?
No.
Was you a gangster ever once upon a time?
No, I never was a gangster.
You got a whole bunch of college degrees and all of that, so basically it's safe to say you was kinda like a square-ish. Cause you had a little swag. I seen Louis, Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana and all that. That ain't square activity.
Joe ain't.
So you would say you got that sauce.
What sauce?
Swag, debonair, flair. Sauce, flair, debonair, style.
Oh yeah, all that.
All that. Okay, so I think we got all of this out of the way. She ain't really too much trying to have this conversation. But Papa was a Rolling Stone, and this is my mama. What's your name? J Hustle?
J Hustle.
You got a business or something you want to promote? There she go. You see, talk that money and then
Diamond Diva Travel Group.
Hello.
So whenever you get ready to book an adventure, just give me a call.
Look, you see how her tone changes. You get to talk about that money, y'all. Hey, look. Papa was a Rolling Stone. It's Star Cavalli, a.k.a. Big Volley, a.k.a. Mac Cavalli, and my co-host, hey, from upstairs.
Kill shot again.
Hello. And we out. I swear to God, I was minding my business. Big Volley, nigga. Niggas be bitches, you know they be beta males. Link for the 31, bet he won't fade it out. Bitch nigga ducking me, know I'm a beta male. Bitch, I ain't Quavo when you ain't my amigo. I see you, I'm taking off. Told the gang bring his head, let me take it off. Try to run and fuck way and just hold it down. Spin the block till you sure he won't make it out. Oh, you think that we enemies? How funny, all my enemies that I ain't got none. Oh, I think you just wanna be seen. Niggas be for a like a retweet. But on my east side, baby, it be the murders and violence for me. Let them know I ain't playing with niggas. If I'm in my feelings, then really I feel like I'm sparing you niggas. Sucker free, different breeds, so I don't relate to you niggas. And I don't do no relations with niggas. You fake as a bitch, so you never gon' feel us. Ain't a step, ain't spinning, ain't hitting shit. Yeah, I hear what you talking, but you a bitch. Ain't a step, ain't spinning, ain't hitting shit. I hear what you talking, but you a bitch. These niggas be popping till I'm in the field now. 10 toes, it's a kill shot. Volley, volley, I'm the fucking goddess. Bitches talk about it, they don't be about it. Records hand me the strap, you know I'ma squeeze. I keep a bitch on her fucking knees. Keep a bitch at the fucking bank. Treat her like a scammer, I'ma wipe it clean. It's just me and my bitch, feel like Bonnie and Clyde. If it's up, then it's up, then you know that we slide. Tell them load up the strap, cause I'm ready to ride. Kicking the door, get whatever's inside. Boss move, hit everything inside. Here come the Reaper. I was sleeping, they woke up my demons. Little nigga, I knew you was scheming. Go get my Drake on my slums and my ski mask. Try to run, bitch, I'm hunting you down. I'm blitzing. Red beam on your nose is blitzer. I
fell in love with revenge, just replenishing. Now records gon' finish him. I fell in love with revenge, just replenishing. Now records gon' finish him.